All right, I just did a quick video reviewing the Momcozy bottle warmer, and I'm here now to review the Momcozy sterilizer and dryer. Love the look of this. It is your standard size, I would say. It's not super compact. You can kind of see it compared to my coffee maker there. So not super compact, but I like that it's a little bit on the narrow side. That's nice because I can slide it back on my countertop and it's kind of out of the way. Right off the bat, this bugs me. So this came like this. The front doesn't quite fit. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's not in there super perfect. And whatever glue or adhesive they've used kind of comes up, which definitely gives it a cheap look. But so far I've just been kind of pushing it down and it's been okay. Going into the actual functions and mechanics of it, I hate this. This is always blinking. It's always, unless you unplug it, which I guess maybe you're supposed to, it's always blinking. So I like to have it plugged in. I like that it quick, easy, just throw my stuff in and then turn it on, and not have to worry about fumbling with the plugs. But I absolutely hate the blinking light. I have a few things in here that I've already sterilized, but let me go through the settings with you. So you turn it on and it's instantly going to revert back to 55 minutes and auto sterilize and dry. I don't love this because I want to be able to change. I want to be able to do like a lesser cycle, which you can, but here, so you can kind of see that it's not super responsive. It goes down to 40 minutes, so it's still pretty long. If you're looking for something quick, this isn't going to be it. But yeah, so 40 minutes is the lowest you can go. 60 is the highest. If you want to change the settings, come on. If you want to change the settings, you're going to click over here, these kind of 4 buttons. So you can go between dry, just sterilize, which is fast, of course, but then you have to dry it still. If you want to thaw, like if you were throwing some bags of breast milk in here to thaw out. Food, we haven't quite experimented with this setting yet. It does come with a little chart that I actually have up here in my cabinet. So it does come with a little chart and it explains what each mode or option is good for. Trying to get it to focus in there. So that comes with it, which is nice. Like I said, we have not used that feature. I don't quite get the idea of the storage function. After you sterilize, it automatically goes on to this 24-hour storage. You'll kind of hear it turn on and off. Just kind of sounds like the fan is going on in the background. It's not re-sterilizing because no more water has been added. So not quite sure about that. I love this though. So I have had, I need to wipe it out as you can see, but I have had quite a few sterilizers that have that gray bottom. Like my Avent Philips sterilizer had that. And what happens is eventually, I don't know if it gets scratched or what, but it gets like it bubbles up and it looks disgusting. It looks gross. It doesn't look like something you want to be using to sterilize items for your baby with. This is like a hard, I think almost ceramic plate. Super easy to wipe down. And I've used this quite a few times and you can see there's nothing, there's a little bit of the white residue that any sterilizer will collect. But there's no bubbling, there's no peeling. There's not really any crazy excess buildup. So that's that. It does have 2 tiers to it, which is nice. Your bottom and then your top. Something that I wish these sterilizers would come with is a place to put this while you're trying to load it up. Like you just kind of like have to throw it on your countertop. It just doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but I guess that's just how it goes. It also, I love how this has a ton of different holes, if you can see on the bottom there. My Avent one had very minimal, I guess, areas or ways for the steam to kind of get through and sterilize, and that always bugged me because it gave you 6 options to put bottles on, like the little cones, and once those were covered up, it didn't give much opportunity for the steam to raise from the bottom, whereas this is not the case. It has a ton of different spaces for it to go, the steam to go through. Other drawback is cord storage. So there's not any place to store your cord. Sure, you're pulling it in and out of the countertop. I'll usually like slide mine back when it's not in use. But it would just be nice if there was some place to kind of wrap that cord up a little bit. It does also give you some different lines here. I'm trying to focus in on it. But it gives you some different lines, and in the little sticky chart that comes with it, it does tell you, like, you have to have it totally full to do a full 55 or 60 minute steam. So it is nice that it kind of gives you that guidance, whereas I'm just used to filling it up to the top every single time. Overall, if I had to really rate this, I would say probably 4.5. But because I'm in between a 4 and a 5-star rating, I would say I would go 4. Just because some of the drawbacks, just the responsiveness, the whole way how to utilize it. Right here, this computer mechanism seems to be a little glitchy. And that really bugs me. But yeah, I think it has very versatile, a lot of different features. I like how they've kept the brand kind of cohesive. So they look nice in your countertop. They're not anything too bulky, too crazy. Color scheme's nice, sleek. And yeah, I'd say 4.5, 4 stars. Is it the best sterilizer out there? Probably not. But again, if you're looking for kind of some cohesion between brands, if you are liking the longer sterilized function, definitely that plate in the bottom, the fact that doesn't get gross is huge. And I guess knowing what I experienced with the Philips Avent, that alone could sell me on this, day in and day out. So that is all, and hopefully I'll get the opportunity to review some other Momcozy products with you guys soon.
Yes, this is the Momcozy sterilizer, and I just wanted to do a quick review on it for you today. So we have it in my son's nursery and use it on a daily basis. So the way that it works is you just let this power button, it has to be blinking, and then you are then able to cycle through to whatever function that you are needing, and then when you get to it, you just put the desired amount of time, and then you're able to increase it, and then it'll start working at whatever function you desire it to. We just use it on the warming one for my son's bottles. But it's been really great so far, and I hope that this review was helpful for you. Thanks.